What's up, guys? Please notice the live chat where I made some comments about the stream. So yeah, this is going to be quite different from my usual streams. And here's the sim where the experience is taking place. I've already tried going there, and it gives me this error message about the squeaky mole experience. And I can only assume and hope that once the event starts in approximately 40 minutes or so, that access will be granted, although I don't know for certain, so your guess is as good as mine. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna pretend like this is a normal Neotoy Story Explorer Second Life kind of stream, and then I'll be like watching the clock, paying attention. In fact, I think I might set an alarm actually for let's see. Come on, new alarm for 3. Is that right? Alright, here we go. $3:30. Just so I don't accidentally miss the start of the event. Now, I don't know if I'll actually be able to start watching it right when it opens. That's kind of cool. You get to see approximately where the Adult Swim sims are. Oh, look, there's a bunch of people over here on this one. I wonder if it's open. Nope. It must be like the pre-meeting of the Adult Swim people, or whoever is coordinating and setting up the event. This is like probably the staging island, and this is the production island. That would be my guess. Anyway. But yeah. Haha. So, this is all like, this is the first time I've ever done anything quite like this. It's kind of weird and a little edgy too, because I don't know what the like intellectual property conditions might be regarding this event, and the fact that it's like a premiere of a show. So it's possible that my video might get taken down after the fact or whatever. I don't know. It's like in a way it's like a double premiere. Like, people who aren't actually attending in world will theoretically be able to watch on the stream, assuming I can actually get in. And who knows, there may even be some like hiccups on their end, and it might not be it might not go super smoothly for anybody, because I don't know if Second Life has ever done this before on the grid either. Nothing quite like this to this scale using an experimental viewer, so it's going to be some next level load testing and so forth, stress testing for them, I imagine. But yeah, so I'm sorry the stream started so early, but I was like really excited, and I wanted to make sure like I got everything sorted out as best I could, and that the stream would be like running smoothly, so nothing weird would happen when it actually premieres, which now is in only about 37 minutes. So it's not that early, but it's probably enough time for me to do a couple sim explorations while we're all waiting. Bentham Hollow. Alright, no valid parcel for that. Actually, Just want to memorize the region name of this so I can actually like go there immediately as soon as the alarm goes off. Man, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off if that experience permissions thing prevents me from actually going to the sim. This looks kind of interesting. Area West. Let's see if we can go here. Oh, I gotta say, like, oh my god, that's epic. The new weather settings, let's see, I think they're, yeah, world, and you go to environment, and then it's completely different now. Like, a few things majorly have changed, like, I'm trying to remember how this works now. I've only screwed around with this a little bit. But you can like completely change the weather settings. Let's see, that's just the water. Let's try one of these sky ones. What the hell? Strawberry Sing has her own weather. Yeah, so anyway, there's all these pre-settings, which is similar to the way it was before, but now it's like a lot more dramatic. This actually looks like a really cool sim, incidentally. Oh wow, that's terraformed? Oh my god, I thought it was a megaprim, but it's actually like the landscape is actually terraformed to look like the that mouse in the 2020 thing. Looks like aside from that landmass, there's really only a couple of structures on the sim. We'll explore those in a minute, but yeah, so there used to be like a slider, and Winlight had a completely different system for managing weather, which was a lot quicker, but this is a lot more powerful, so I actually think it's kind of cool. Personal lighting is something you can set for your avatar, so like wherever you go, the conditions are going to be set to that specific setting. And then there's entire environments that can be configured versus these individual settings. Like these are environments basically, I would assume. But there's like so many more than there used to be. And like, let's see, let's try a few of these. Okay, that one's just kind of, oh there we go, it just took a while to load like all the different settings. This is actually like a perfect sim to be trying some of these out, and this I think is also kind of a fun thing to do before the event. Let's try default. But one thing I wanted to mention that I think is really cool about this new system is that it's not an instantaneous change, which at first kind of annoyed me. Oh, it looks like there is other stuff on the sim that I didn't even notice. Or is that, oh, that's an adjacent sim, never mind. But yeah, like you get to see the transformation happen in real time. So let's try one of these falling out of SL. Like you get to see the weather and the sun and everything kind of like shift or transition, which is kind of neat. It's annoying if you just want to really quickly change the weather from one mode to another, but on the other hand, the smooth transitions are just kind of a spectacle that's kind of neat to see. The only downside to this is like there's no real description, you know. It's just like, let's see if the properties, yeah, see in the properties there really isn't any like additional information, so you don't really have any idea what they look like until you actually try them out, which is not super useful. I feel like it's much more useful if you have an actual description. This actually reminds me a lot of visualizations in Winamp, if you guys, anybody is old enough to actually remember that. Back in the 90s, in the heyday of like MP3s and stuff. But there was like all these visualizations that you could make for that would basically create visual effects that would go with the soundscape. You know, whatever track you were playing, it would affect the visualization, and you could make your own custom visualizations, which is really cool. But like people would just give them the most ridiculous names, you know, like I remember when there was one called Too Much Sex, and there was one called like you know, tie-dye fantasy or whatever, and it's like the 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 phrases are evocative, and you can sort of like maybe infer based on the terms that are used maybe what they're gonna look like, but in reality you just kind of had to try them all out, and there were like hundreds and hundreds, of course, because everybody wanted to make their own. Some of these environments take a long time to load. I'm actually kind of amazed. You would think they would load more or less at the same speed. I can't imagine like how much data. It's probably just like an XML file with a few descriptive lines for each variable would be my guess. I don't really know enough about Winlight to know for certain. Incongruent truth, that's an old one from the original setting, which I used this a lot for dramatic item lighting for certain items that I wanted to list on the marketplace, because it gives you really good contrast, especially if you have like normal maps. And here's the classics, like 3 p.m. This is the one that I'm almost always used for scenes with all my items, because it gives you a really nice, even, sort of uniform lighting. Alright, I think I've played around with those enough for now. I want to go take a look at what's on this sim. I like this dog-shaped little like mini aquatic environment type thing. It looks sort of like a... At first I thought it was like an oil rig or something, but it's actually like a little pod house, you know, that sits out on the ocean. Looks like those windows haven't fully resed yet. The LODs are kind of low pref. You got like a shower. And let's see, a little like conning tower there at the top. It's like one of those capsule hotels that are so popular in Japan. There's your like sewage, I guess, or who knows what. Solar panels for electricity. Although I didn't really see any lights. Oh yeah, there's a couple of dome lights. So that's kind of cool. And then there's another like oil rig type thing over here. Only a little more contemporary, less futuristic. God, I gotta say, like, I really was enjoying using Firestorm. Like, normally I wouldn't want to actually have to use the official viewer, but unfortunately you have to use an official viewer in order to see the streaming video that's at the event venue. This is weird. They like created a bunch of low-grade optical illusions here to make it seem like there's more to the build than there actually is. It's just kind of cool. That looks like it was just thrown together, but it's more of a prop than an actual functional environment. And then we've got a like a little trolley over here to take you from nowhere to nowhere, apparently. Proposed and financed by Sarah Palin. Okay, let's go over here to this other. I think this is actually an adjacent sim. Let me see. Oh, I lost my mini map somehow. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what happened, my screen just went black. Hey guys, hey Serena, hey Sess. Yeah, I actually had to reboot my whole computer just to get the things back up and running. I don't have any idea what happened. It's done that occasionally though. Since I got this new video card, I don't know if it's a driver issue or what. Thankfully, it's been pretty infrequent. Oh, this looks pretty cool over here. So yeah, we got about 24 minutes left until the region opens up, hopefully. So I'm just kind of doing a little interim exploring. I'm actually kind of a little bit glad that the viewer crashed, because it reset all of my wind light settings, which I had just ill-advisedly customized. So I was worried about that, because when I go to the Shivering Truth Sim, I want it to use whatever like wind light settings that they've enabled for the experience, and unfortunately I haven't played around yet enough with the new what is it, what's this again, environment, personalized environments, to figure out how to like enable and disable them smoothly. It's like, so far I've only been able to turn them on but not turn them off, which obviously wouldn't work for a premiere of a experience that's been highly designed, apparently. Which it looks pretty fantastic so far. I'm getting pretty excited about this whole thing. So these are really nice assets here in this the sim. Where am I again? Let's see. Area West. I'll post the SL URL in here, just in case anybody wants to check it out. It was a weird island that I saw from above that looked like a was it like a bird or something? I can't remember. Oh yeah, a rat with a 2020 above it, terraformed into the ground, which is pretty cool. Wow, look at the shadows in here. Almost looks like ray traced or something. So this is like the nice aspect of the official viewer, is that it's got all the like most cutting edge modern technology, like support for video streaming and like sort of advanced ambient occlusion type stuff, which I'm not sure if Firestorm supports all of that stuff or not, but my guess is no, because every time I use Firestorm it runs so much smoother and faster than the official viewer, but it never looks quite as amazing in my opinion, so I'm just guessing that it doesn't have all of the technology in it yet, which just makes sense, because obviously the official viewer is the one being developed by Linden Labs, and like they're the ones who are closest to the code base, and they're the ones who are also probably the most passionate. Well, I wouldn't say passionate exactly, but the most like knowledgeable about the new technology that's coming down the pipe that they're like trying to import into the viewer. And of course it's going to all be put into the official viewer before the great people at Firestorm Development, all those people end up importing the new changes and stuff into their code base. So it's like, if you want performance, use Firestorm, and if you want all the newest features, use the official viewer. That's kind of my feeling on it. And I always kind of end up switching back and forth, because whenever I'm updating, the hamster's too tired to run the fan. He's just taking a little hammy nap here. Cute little guy. Yeah, whenever I'm updating stuff on oh, holy shit, this is one of my items right here. My pinecone tortury standing lamp. That's hilarious. I'm just on some random sim and I come across one of my items. By the way, this honestly I think was like one of the most impressive items I ever made. Mainly because it, yeah, look at that. Creator, Neotoy story. It was only five prims, and like, look at the detail on this sucker that I managed to pull out of this thing. And it's like controlled, so you click on it, it changes the brightness. There's like 3 levels, you can turn it off. Anyway, I was like really proud of that item. It was one of my favorite ones that I ever made. So that's really cool to see it like in a random house that I'm exploring. Oh, this is cool. I've seen a lot of aquariums in Second Life lately. That's rad with that little like mini sub. Fish are pretty cool too. But yeah, I always use the official viewer for uploading assets to Second Life. I've never even tried to upload assets using Firestorm. I don't even know. I mean, I'm assuming it's able to do it, but I've never tried using it. Got some VHS and what is this, some old console or something sinking down into the floor. Some cool items. Wow, that's pretty neat. Like a freestanding receptacle box with a light switch and an old style incandescent bulb. This person has diverse tastes. Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious to see who made this. FK0724. Huh. I think they got some modern and old stuff together. I like the layout of this house. It's pretty cool how it's like multi-leveled. Yeah, this is you guys can see the frame rate. I'm getting like, I don't know, like 15 to 20 frames per second versus in Firestorm, especially if I'm in a house like this, I'm going to be constantly getting like probably 50 to 60 frames per second, and then up and above and beyond that, like sometimes, you know, up to 100 frames per second. So that definitely makes for a far better streaming experience and viewing experience, in my opinion. Yeah, this is gonna be so weird. I'm just thinking about like the pipeline of that the data is having to flow down. Like, firstly, I'm sure they're streaming the premiere from like some Adult Swim servers through a portal within Second Life that's like web on a prim or something like that. That's probably hacked to be a little more advanced, and then it's going into my viewer, and from my viewer it's being captured by Open Broadcast Studio, which is then beaming that data to YouTube, which then is going to be visible to anybody who's watching the stream on YouTube. So it's I don't know, I just think that's kind of funny. That's like a lot of hops. There's a literal tree house. Wow, that's a long tunnel. Does this actually come out into a... Uh-oh, I lost the plot. Yeah, it does. It finally comes out into this little like laboratory textile zone inside the tree. That's kind of cool. I love finding secret stuff like this. Although, let's see where this comes out. So yeah, there's actually like a... This is a cool sim. It's like sort of like Gulliver's Travels themed or something. Like you're like this tiny little person. Wow, those are huge blueberries. That's like a 3 days worth of meal there of a blueberry. Really get your omega-3s. But man, there's a lot of really cool little fine detail type items in this on this sim. A little apothecary there. Yeah, this looks kind of like a naturalist's laboratory in a way. But it's I like how it's multidisciplinary, and it's got like the culinary side, the textiles, the like chemistry, the medicine, the music. The sort of like hedge witch. And what do we have over here? And then the like actual fine arts sort of section. It's got everything. Probably a regular Leonardo da Vinci living in this little tree house. Wow, it's got multi-levels too. I actually really kind of want to just walk around and explore the various sides, but I noticed there was a greenhouse somewhere. Where was that? I saw a little greenhouse that I wanted to explore. So I was assuming there would be like plants inside. Where was that? Oh, there it is, I think. Yeah, a little conservatory here, one of my favorite repeating memes in Second Life. Although actually I feel like I've seen this one before. It's like a prefab. I like how there's a oh, they've got climate control. They've got like a space heater or humidifier or something in here for all their tropicals. Very authentic. Humidity is super important. A lot of times it's underappreciated in horticulture. Like most people don't realize, but you can dramatically impact your germination rates of a lot of plants just by controlling the humidity. So like even if you have temperatures, oh, what a cute little guy. I just want to give him a few strokes. Sleeping cat. Let's see who made this. Nanda Margita. Yeah, so like even if your temperature is perfect and your soil medium, planting medium is like perfect, if your humidity's off, it can kill your seeds, or it can give you 100% germination. So also equally important for plants that have already germinated and are ready to go and are in the process of living their lives. So it's just kind of a neat little thing I learned in organic gardening. Another thing I noticed a difference between, oh wow, this is like one of the coolest houses I've ever seen. Yeah, 11 more minutes. Yeah, now 10 more minutes. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Oh, this house is incredible though. I gotta see who made this. I've never seen one with so many like such a resource heavy although those are probably just sprites. Can't wait till those res. It looks, it's like obviously the roof is grass, or like a little meadow kind of, but that's a very like resource intensive. Alright, let's see who made this. Oh, look at all those polys, Jesus Christ. Oh, Dust Bunny, there's a big surprise. Yeah, green roof, right. Yeah, ecologically friendly house. I guess they use this a lot in there's many places in Europe where they have it's like a traditional thing to basically put like sod on top of the roof and have like, especially in like the Highlands and stuff. Are you talking about the Shivering Truth show, Wild? Because if so, I'm going into this completely new. I've never seen, like, I didn't even know until yesterday that it was, apparently this is like the second season of the show. I thought that the show was completely new on Adult Swim. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Adult Swim shows, but I mean, as you know, of course, just due to the sort of eccentricity of the network and the sort of atypical way that they air stuff, there's a lot of things that, like, even people who are like hardcore fans of Adult Swim, there's shows that they've probably never seen or didn't even know existed on the network. Like, it's really esoteric. So I thought I'd seen like pretty much every show on Adult Swim a couple years ago, and then I learned that there was like all these other even more obscure shows that I had never even heard of, and the Shivering Truth is one of them, of course. I did read the description, so it's like, it's very like surrealist and, like you were saying, kind of philosophical, anthropological, sort of like, I just finished watching, this is not an Adult Swim show, but sort of mildly tangentially connected, I guess, Midnight Gospel, which I'm sure if anybody like me is a diehard fan of sort of alternative animation, they probably watch that on, I think it's a Amazon show or a Netflix show or something. It's, yeah, anyway, that show, I guess, is somewhat similar in some regards to this new show, Shivering Truth, although Shivering Truth is more like horror centric, I guess. Kind of has a thriller kind of element to it. I don't know, I won't like I said, I'm going into this like eyes wide shut. I'm really excited to see what it's all about, since I know next to nothing. Another show that I'm super excited about, which oh, cool. Yeah, oh my god. Wait till you get to the later episodes, man. I was crying like a little kid by the end of that show. It's pretty emotionally impactful. Look at this. This is awesome, like a robo fish. That's like a jet ski fish, kind of. That's awesome. D-Lab. Haha, it's basically a show. And that's all you need to know, huh? Yeah. This is a really cool little build here. Yeah, I highly recommend this sim, just checking it out, because it seems like there's just like a tremendous density of interesting objects to look at. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, like I was saying, there's this other new show that's premiering Sunday by one of my favorite creators slash animators of all time, JJ Villard, who did King Star King, and he has a new show called JJ Villard's Fairy Tales, I believe it is, that is premiering on Sunday, and like, I could not be more excited about that, because King Star King is probably my favorite show on Adult Swim. Wow, there's so much to look at. I could spend an hour here, probably, and I haven't even like scratched the surface. I don't even know where I am. I'm like lost. Okay, I'm just gonna start wandering around from my avatar's point of view and see if I can take things at a little slower pace, although there's only like 5 more minutes until the opening of the event, so that's about all the time I have to really see what is to be seen. Whoa, bamboo forest. That's pretty cool. Ugh, getting such a bad frame rate. I hope it's better at the venue. I'm assuming that once I'm like sitting in front of the screen to watch the premiere, it'll probably like hopefully even out a bit. I mean, it's not a surprise the frame rate's so bad. This area is just like, there's probably like a billion polygons. Oh, Sven, right now I'm just wandering around a random sim waiting for, the clock to hit 3:30, and then I'm gonna travel over to, the Adult Swim, Shivering Truth event venue to check out the screening of the new, season of the show, the titular show, which it's like I don't know, I guess this is kind of a world first. Yeah, sorry Sven, don't worry, you'll 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 get it eventually, but just imagine for the time being it's just business as usual. It's just a Neotoy story exploring Second Life, and then in a few minutes I'm going to be traveling over to a different sim where there's other cool stuff happening. Looks like we got a Japanese temple over here or something. That's a Torii arch. I love all the animated stuff on the sim too. That's really like bringing it to life. Oh, this is a animesh, and I know that because I can't orbit it. For some reason, Second Life doesn't let you like lock on to animesh objects. It's pretty cool though. I suppose that's something they do in Japan, like bouncing a box on a twirling umbrella or something. Got a noodle booth. Alright, just 2 minutes to go. That's pretty cool. Like turtle fountain. Here's like the actual shrine, I guess. I'm a total Japanophile, but honestly, even though I've seen like this stuff in anime a lot, like they pull on this rope and stuff, I don't really understand all the customs. Those are those like little paper things, like it's like a prayer or something that you tie onto a string. I think that's what that is. Alright, 1 minute. I think I'm just gonna get ready because it's basically a countdown, so I'm gonna go to planes. Hopefully my frame rate will recover a little, and then open the map, bring up the site. There it is. Judo, huh? That's cool. Martial arts are always a good way to focus your mind and keep your body fit. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Kind of useless without a seconds display. I'm thinking it's probably not even going to open like on the second anyway. I might have to just keep banging the teleport button until... God, this is going to be the most disappointing stream ever if like that experience keeps blocking me from visiting the sim. So it's 3:30, but... And they did say on the website that it would start... The opening started at 3:30, even though the premiere doesn't start until 4. So I don't know, I guess I just keep banging the teleport button until I get in. I don't want to do this for half an hour though. Yeah. Other people who have this viewer, please try this out concurrently with me, because I don't know if it's something specific to my like viewer or experiences or something. Oh, that's so annoying. After I went and made that stream on Second Life Experiences, I went back and I like just for security purposes kind of like opted out of a bunch of the experiences that I tried. I'm hoping that didn't like... It's open? You're able to get in? Oh my god. Why am I not able to go? Other key experiences. Okay, let's see. Social Island. So like a new experience just like popped up. Oh, I'm seeing all the people there, but I can't get in. Is it like full already? Like, what does that mean? Reset? Like close the viewer or something? I'll try restarting the viewer. I'm probably already boned though because it's probably too late. It's probably already full. Oh god, that'd be hilarious. My computer already got rebooted, so I don't think that's the problem. Yeah, I'm just getting this weird experience error. It's like, look, it says that it's enabled for all residents, so I don't know, like, what would be preventing me from going there. Let's see. I'm gonna look for that other one in the, Alright, let's see. See, I don't have any blocked or anything. Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna keep trying here. Alright, the social island one I noticed. Let's see. Social Island 2013. I'm gonna try it with Firestorm. Even though I won't be able to see the premiere, I might at least be able to get into the venue. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Something weird must have happened with the experiences, like in my settings. I suppose I could try to do like a full viewer like refresh or something, but I swear I just installed this viewer today like in a separate folder, so there's no reason that it should be having some kind of weird problem. Alright. Yeah, see, I'm getting the same thing. It's really weird. So, I don't know, it could have something to do with my avatar, obviously. Like, I don't know how to reset the experiences. There's no way to, like... Alright, I'll go to Portal Park and see if, because these are, like, loosely associated with Linden Realm, so maybe that'll, like, trigger something, I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I honestly just don't know what the deal is. It makes no sense. Like, these are enabled. There's no way to, like, disable or enable them, so I'm just, like, locked out of the experience for no explainable reason. That's kind of shitty. I mean, it won't even let me go to the sim, like... Alright, I'm gonna check the links one more time and just see if maybe there's something I'm missing, even though, like, I read everything. Don't really see what I could have missed. A special event link? Okay, I did miss something. Oh my god. Okay. Ridiculous. Well, I'm boned. Damn. I wish I'd noticed this earlier. Oh, I'm signing up as quick as I can here. God, I can't believe I missed such an obvious thing. Ugh. I guess the lesson is always read the FAQ. Ugh, God, this is such a complicated FAQ thing here. Alright, I'm trying something else now. Welcome to my fail stream. Oh my god, this sucks. Yeah, I'm just locked out and there's no explanation. I checked the FAQ and I've done absolutely every single thing in the FAQ. I'm just double checking through this FAQ to see if I missed anything yet again, but no, like all you need is the special viewer, that's it. No, you don't need a group tag or anything like that. Ah, Jesus. No, there's just something like fundamentally wrong with my experience permissions. I'm not sure like how to reset those. I can find out though really quick. I'm into like some really esoteric territory here. Yeah, I don't get it. Like if I can't join the participate in the experience, like ugh, like all the buttons are grayed out. I don't know, maybe I pissed off like a mole or something and they like blocked me from experiences or something. That's also possible. Wouldn't be surprised. Or it could just be a random error. But yeah, without those, unfortunately, without those experience credentials, whatever they may be, these two experiences, the Experience Squeaky Mole and Social Island 2013-10, I can't get access. Normally you go to a sim that's an experience and it prompts you to accept the experience, but instead it's not even letting me teleport there. It just says I don't have access to the destination. So yeah, I'm kind of at a loss. So sorry for the like greatest troll stream of all time here. I do have an alt account which I could try to log into and go there, but I don't even know if I still have the credentials for that account. It's been like a million years since I used it. So, sorry friends. I guess this was just a huge failure on my part, or on Second Life's part, or somewhere in the chain there was a failure. So yeah. Wow, that was a great premiere. What did you guys think of those 2 episodes of A Shivering Truth, huh? I guess I'm gonna have to watch them just like all the other scrubs in the world when they are available via BitTorrent. Oh, that was kind of frustrating, but yeah, I guess at least we learned that Second Life occasionally doesn't behave as it's supposed to, and not everything goes as planned. I'm going to quit the stream, but then I'm gonna continue to try to like figure out what the hell happened with my Second Life account. I'm gonna try my alt, so maybe if I can actually log into my alt and then get into that destination, maybe I will start another stream. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and like I'm once again really sorry that it like didn't work. I don't know what else to say. Cool. Well, yeah, at least the first part of the stream was neat. That sim that I went to was actually totally awesome. And yeah, you guys have a good weekend too, and maybe I'll see you later. Who knows? Neotoy out.